Hey, we're back again for more game jams from Gamehole Con 2025. This time I am joined by Bri and Jon of BrightBardGames, and we're gonna make a game in 15 minutes. You know how this works. You watch on my channel, or maybe it's the first time. This is how it works. We make a game in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Start the timer.
All right. The
Great.
die is cast.
The die is cast.
All right.
So we have some dice.
Okay.
We have cards. I got the con book. Got whatever's in here to make a game with, or we can not use any of that. How do you like to start a game? Like, do you start from like an idea, or do you start with like a compelling item?
I feel like very often I start from like something like highly conceptual, and then I go straight to a novel mechanic for it.
Okay.
So like something like goofy and silly and whimsical is kind of like our usual go-to for stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've joked a lot about. Okay, here's one since we're at a convention. We've joked a lot about an RPG where you're a vendor at a convention and you have like only 70% of what you need, which is just a description of how being a vendor at a convention works. And then like a fun like trading, like resource management RPG.
Okay.
Yeah, with all the other
where you're
vendors.
like, I've got a screwdriver and you've got a lot. Your like cash box is locked. and your keys are in another state. You know.
A real thing that's happened.
That's happened to us.
I like this as a starting point. This sounds great.
Yeah.
So like it would be, I mean, what would we? There's like I'm trying to think of now how to replicate that. Like, so I'm thinking of dice. We've got some D6s in here. So if like you are able to maybe turn up the D6s, maybe that's the tracker of like whether or not you've gotten to 6%. Like you start on, everybody can start on 3 or something, and then
you could do something where like you have several like stats or tracks or something like that, and you're trying to like get to a certain total score.
Okay, I like that. Because then there's like multiple paths to victory that way.
Like, you know, you can go super deep on being the people who have like all of the physical sustenance. Like you are the snack booth, and you're trading. You're over here like sending like cookies to this booth, and freaking like a sandwich to this booth so that you can get the stuff that you need.
Yeah.
Like the actual like mechanical things. Like I
'cause
need a
you
banner,
actually, like-
and you've got an extra banner, and I have cookies for the whole weekend at my grand living. Like.
So I'll give you cookies if you trade me banner.
Yeah.
And by a successful trade, does that like make the stats go? Does that make the stats go up? Is that the points, or is it not a successful? Like, what is the margin? What is the success condition?
I feel like, again, my initial pitch was like total number of stats. So like if we have like 4 stats here, then we all start at 3, or maybe we like have an array. Like you choose 1 to start at 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 2, and 3, or something like that.
Yeah.
And
Probably never. I never want to start at 4.
Yeah. So like that would be 4 or 5. That's 8 total. Maybe you're trying to get the total on 4d6 is 24 possible. Maybe you're trying to get to like 16 or something, showing total on the dice.
Yeah, 18 came to mind because that's the 4D. Like when you roll stats, you get the 3d6, and the max from there is 18. But when you roll 4d6 and you drop the lowest, that's sort of you're still trying to get 18 on 46.
Yeah, I like 18.
Similar.
I like 18.
Similar. Okay, so then is it purely narrative then, or like as far as like who has what to initially? Like I guess if you're building your stat block, like okay, so here's my stat block I've built with my numbers that I'm saying that I brought grandma's cookies, but I forgot my screwdriver. You know, now that I've unpacked my booth, I realize I don't have my tools. So like I've declared what I'm starting conditions with, and then is it a process of like almost like bidding to each other, like what, like, well look, I got cookies, can you give me, I see you've got tools, or is it
bidding,
or is there sort of like a then you're in like a Catan, sheep for wood kind of situation, or is there more like a,
we were talking about the Munchkin paradigm of like a social game we were working on last night, where like people vote on who wins a round, but then if you do that, like everyone will eventually just start voting for whoever has the least points. Interesting, like the Catan, the similar Catan paradox.
Yeah. So I think generally people don't like those elements of those games, so we should maybe try and avoid that, just straight up like getting to that.
So if we're going
gang up on.
So what I'm proposing maybe is introduce like an unknown element or a random element where it's like there's a rather than you can start with your starting bid of cards, but then like maybe a card deck and the pips on the cards can represent some sort of like flow of, in the con sense, like a flow of traffic, or like you got met with somebody, so like suddenly you have resources you didn't plan on or that you didn't bring with you, but then like that's it's in further asymmetry or whatever, but it's not straight like like trying to convince other people.
Yeah,
like,
because there needs to be an element of chance.
I agree. I like the like random events, because like I was just thinking like the game has to have a timeline, right? And a convention actually is naturally a limited space within like which to work temporally.
It's a 3-day con.
Yeah, and so like what we could say is that, especially if we're talking about a tabletop role-playing game, something that's usually inherently cooperative, what we could do is maybe the goal is for every player to get their stats up above a certain point, so that like you're trying to like lift all of the boats up.
Yeah.
So you're not just trying to like cutthroat succeed yourself.
Yeah,
you're trying
the
to make sure
rising
that
tide.
all of your friends make it out of the con well fed, with all of the like with their booth having not fallen apart, and all of the products they need to sell, or whatever our various stats are.
Yeah, I like this. So I think I've taken out like the 2 through 6 of all of the deck here, so that we're not surpassing with the cards. Like, I guess I could put the aces in too, but then. Anyway, so then that can be sort of like you're drawing a card and then you're offering stuff up. So then it goes back from like bidding to like almost like you're narratively role playing. You draw a card and then like you're maybe deciding who needs the card then, but you like tell a story about why that card went to that person, and then everybody does that, and then maybe it's only 3 rounds and you see if the luck is like you say, you're trying to balance everybody's
everybody is out, because no one wants to be so like, you could, I guess, like shut everybody out, but that you don't win.
You could also give each player kind of like a set of basic moves, almost in the style of like a blind outside blind game, where you have like strong, weak, and like neutral moves that can like manipulate resources.
Okay.
So like you have like a narrative prompt associated with a mechanical action, like you transform a resource card that came out of like the event deck, or like you can by like, or like you give up one of your stats for a couple of turns to like graduate something in the resource pool to a higher like tier, so that you can like get it out to more people. Maybe it's something like you have something like that to help both prompt the narrative, and also so that we have a way of trading up our resources and like taking up our guys, and not just like spending stuff and like trading it around to each other. So it's like a zero sum.
All right, I'm gonna grab more d6s because there's like more right over there, and then we
I'll grab the one from here.
And then we should try it.
Like, let's try it.
Let's try it and see, because like the stuff that you're just saying is like. We don't even know whether that will be a problem, because we don't even
We've never even tried.
Let's try it. Okay, so everybody has 4. Everybody needs 4. So I'm going to take these ones, and there's another set there. So
they're little trash ones are so cute.
That's so cute.
He was thinking about coming back.
It's a little raccoon.
Okay, so we're trying to get to 18, but we start with 10. You said total.
Yeah, 10
assigned.
total.
All right. Maybe I can add.
Go 2, 2, 3, 3.
Yeah.
No, that's still too many. Where's the other pause? There we go. Okay. All right. So I don't think we fully decided what we've got, but like so we're just putting them in sequence, I guess. Whatever they are. First, second, third, fourth.
Say sustenance, supplies, stock, fourth resource.
Fourth resource.
Is it? Can it be smiles? Like to go
Yeah,
with your
yeah,
S?
like
you have.
emotional
Yeah.
energy.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So there you are. So then we do. So I've set 5 for smiles.
Yeah, I've also set 5 for
All
smiles.
right, we're so happy to be here.
We're so happy to be here.
Okay, so I think what we do is like we each draw a card maybe, and then this is going to increase this stat by that much.
Gotcha.
Or well, because it's go up to 6, so it's like a die roll in that way.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, all right. So I don't know what the order of play is or whatever, which I guess it's like, okay. All right, so we're at the con. We're meeting people. Supplies. All right.
I only have a 2.
So
1.
Yeah, you got a 1. So I don't know. I mean,
I feel like hearts is associated with smiles, right?
okay.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, right. The suits could be associated
So,
with the
with
things.
the 4 different. That's smart.
That's good.
That's
good.
smart.
That's good. All right. So if we're trying to, I got a 6 of diamonds. So
That's a 5, but that's okay.
Oh, you're right. But like that could be the diamonds could be the like supplies,
Yeah.
and I think maybe spades is the equipment one. What
Yeah.
was the equipment? The
Stock?
Stock.
Supplies, stock, like your actual like
Yeah.
stuff that goes in your booth that you sell.
Yeah.
So I think that's the diamonds. Stock is the diamonds.
Diamonds.
I like
yeah.
that.
I
And
feel
then
like this could
supplies
be
is-
supplies, and then clubs could be sustenance.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Okay. So I can
have to
give
hit
someone
people to-
5. So 5 stock I can give. So I
Yeah.
think you. I don't remember the order of them, but you've got 2 1s.
I have-
so
I have
think,
2
I think
ones.
you need a 5.
I do. I think I do. I
your-
think I
your
have no.
palette-
I forgot. Yeah, my palette got stuck.
Your
somewhere.
palette is not in the convention center.
And I
So
need to.
We're going
we-
to the post office together.
together.
So we bring like in the meantime, here's some of my stuff. You could like at least be selling something.
Yeah, yeah.
You
So
know?
let's
We'll
be
settle
selling
up at the
something.
end.
We'll settle it up at the end. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I
Okay.
love it. Okay, so now I'm at 6.
Yeah, I think that's how that works. Or
Yeah.
I think it tops out
All
at
right,
6 no matter
then
what.
I could bump somebody up to a 6 in smiles.
Oh man, you could.
Yeah.
I could, so I
Yeah,
like,
let's get Matthew up to a 6 in smiles.
Great.
He gave me all of this stock, and so he deserves to like some pats on the back. He saved me.
Exactly. I've got a badge ribbon for you that says I saved the con.
I saved the
And
con.
like I didn't make it for that reason, but I was like,
That's the reason
it's
now.
weirdly applicable
It's
now.
weirdly applicable.
Excellent. All right, I'm enjoying this. Bri,
Okay.
what is your?
So I have this. What you said was supplies. So I have a 2 in supplies. So I could give. So you have 2 in supplies, and you have 2 in supplies. So I feel like I've got. I mean, honestly, we think. Because Matthew gave me so much stuff, I feel like I should like repay him with something, because I can't just take and not give. I mean, you
makes
gave
sense.
so
That
much.
Yeah, sure.
I'm just thinking narratively
saved the
here.
con.
You
I
saved the
Saved
con.
It says it on my badge now.
It says you on your
Yeah,
badge.
you've got a ribbon.
Oh, I need to go to.
I do think it's also a good rule that you can't give stuff to yourself because you have it.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so we did 1 round, and
Yeah.
we got a few minutes left. Do we
Yes.
want to iterate anything at this point, or do we want to like just play again and because we maybe got it good enough? And
I
just
mean, I
do
feel like that's
another
pretty
round.
simple.
Yeah, I feel like we play another round.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
do
I
it.
feel
Okay.
like that was pretty
Yeah.
pretty
Let's do it.
smooth.
Let's do
Let's see
it.
if there's anything that runs into it. Okay. Okay. Also, we should do math and make sure though. Do we all have to be at 18? That's
Yeah,
the
goal
rule.
was, like,
Okay,
every
everybody's
person
at
gets
18.
to 18. All right,
Okay.
I've got a 3 of diamonds, which we decided was like stock.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I've got two smiles.
I've got 4 sustenance.
Sustenance.
I am.
You're really low
very
in sus.
hungry.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
very
really hungry. You're really hungry.
Unfortunately, my tummy just does not work at breakfast time, and
Oh.
it's getting toward lunch.
Yeah. I will. You know, with I'll comp you some food because
Great, incredible.
you need help.
I have
Oh
a
no,
rac-
that's
okay.
sorry.
I was gonna say I almost had a raccoon in sustenance. I have a fish. I have 2
You
fish.
you fish? That's
how-
cute as
that's so
hell.
appropriate.
Sorry.
That's what I got for lunch.
You got fish?
I got fish for lunch.
Yum.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All right, I have. I think we decided supply or stock was
That's
our
stock.
first word. How are we doing in the stock department?
I'm great.
I think I have 1. It looks like if the stock
Yes.
is the second one,
Yeah.
then
He gave me all his.
We're like, we'll settle up at the end of the day.
look, I
just
don't have to
come
sell
over-
anything. This is great. I'm just walking around like pointing at my how well I did.
I'm
that.
such
the
a good
god.
person. I have nothing to sell.
I'm like, all right, cool. I come over with a pallet of your stuff, and I'm like, Matthew, we've got it.
We got
We
it.
found
We got it.
You just went to the post office, like you said.
Yeah,
now,
exactly.
now I'm
We
selling
came back-
her stuff.
Yeah.
We went to U-Haul and
we
went to
saw-
the got a U-Haul like truck, and then went to the post office, and then came back to the con.
We swapped.
So Smiles, then I think I'm going to give you Smile,
Yeah.
so then you can go to 5. We'll be all pretty high on Smile.
Yay!
At that point. I think it's like I'm like, I think I've been like, until I spent so much time like downtime, like I'm just like so ready to like go back to my booth and and sell that I'm real high energy. So I'm like, yeah, thank you, and like the stock, and like, oh, I'll carry it myself, and like, I'm like taking it off the thing. So like I'm praising you for your efforts, so it makes you happy.
Yay!
And that's a 15-minute game.
And that's a 15-minute game.
jam. Okay, so as designers,
Yeah.
what did you like most about whatever we did here? Like, what really excites you? Where's the excitement for you in this?
I like handing stuff to people. I like moving things around on the table. It's one of my favorite things. Like when I did Trash to Treasure, it was very important to me to like write into the instructions that like, you have to do this. Obviously, it doesn't work if you're not sitting around a physical table, but like the game is best played if you take your pile of little dice and you move them around to all the places. I love doing that. It does, and especially in the spirit of the game that we have, which is like trading stuff with other vendors. I really liked that, we were trading cards between us.
Yeah. Yeah, I also really liked the I love baking into the game that is like the rail, like here's the track. You can go wherever you want, but here's the track for the game, and like baking into like this is a game about goodwill and like helping your peers and stuff, like not being able to give stuff to yourself and like hoarding everything and making sure that, and then having that like silly whimsical aspects of like, well, you help me, so I'm gonna help you, so I'll buy you fish, and then we actually swap, so it's
a narrative emerged.
A narrative emerged, and it's like it's got the goodwill of whimsy, and I think that's what I really love in our games. And so I love making games that are like give you the track of like you are to do this with other people. It is not for yourself.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I don't know what I think I like the I don't know if we counted up, but like I think it's not which one of you said it was the we've got to all raise together.
Yeah.
I think that's a great, it's basically what you were saying, but like that specific goal, setting that is great for this game. Okay, so the second question is, if we were to continue to develop this game, what would be the next design thing to work on? What we
do with
next?
the cards now that we have them.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of lining them up on the to show where they had been played, but that wasn't necessarily necessary. But
And like I think like these, I kind of like the idea that these are.
Let's see.
Thank you. I like the idea that these are kind of static, and we also have the rest of the deck of cards to play with too. So I almost wonder if there's like this is like our beneficial stuff that shows up in the day that we all draw from, and then we have like the rest of the deck somehow becomes like what else is happening at the convention that kind of randomizes.
Okay, that's cool.
Use
the rest of the deck for other things.
For events.
Yeah.
Like all of the face cards could be like people who show up at a booth.
Oh yeah.
So you make like silly characters and stuff.
Yeah.
That is fun.
You get appearance from the guy at the con, like the guy TM, or like some celebrity shows up at your booth. And it's like mobbed by people because everyone's like, oh my god, that's Brennan Lee Mulligan at the wedding.
There he is.
There he is.
All right. So the last question is, should we develop this more? Is this a game that has enough legs that like this is a starting point, and like this is, put it on the list, this was great, we want to do it, like, and this just like yes, no, it doesn't commit you to anything, but like, are you excited to develop this more?
Honestly, I really like the mechanics. Like even if like we could like, even if this isn't like sellable to like people that don't do stuff at conventions.
I guess there is a limited market in
There's
that
a limited market. That's like the only problem as someone that does like the marketing, is like that's like my only problem. But I love the idea of like having like the same mechanics but like flavor it in different ways. So like here's our marketable version and here's for us. This is for us.
Yeah. I've got this game that's about like there's another version of this that's like going on a school field trip or something like that you can retheme this or something, or the science fair, right?
Yeah.
There's like similar things to this, but then like we have the sicko version for for all of the vendors.
For all the vendors, yeah.
Vendor
Like
exclusive.
you walk up, you bounce up to my booth with an exhibitor badge, and I'm like, yeah, these games are good, but like secret binder.
Yeah, this could also be like really good as used as like a mini game for like an overtime like event. Like if people are like playing Dungeons and Dragons or like a longer campaign, we're like, okay, we're in a selling arc, or like in a
somebody's trying to open their
like
restaurant,
the restaurant,
so like
sort of,
with their cash that they brought out of the dungeon. They're
Yeah.
investing in
Yeah.
you know, a sandwich
Yeah.
chain.
And so like have this kind of like mini game to like kind of see how it like
Yeah.
develops rather than like rolling a d20 to see what happens.
It could be cool. Could
Yeah.
be cool. All right. Bri, Jon, thank you so much for game jamming with me. Tell the audience, the people who've watched, where they can find all the games that you've spent more than 15 minutes designing.
Some of them have been 15 minutes and we're like, you know what?
That's good. We're
That's
done.
good.
We're done.
But I'm Bri. I am the artist for BrightBardGames. Jon is our writer. We are a two-person duo out of the Twin Cities, and we make very fun and whimsical games. And you can find us at BrightBardGames.com. That is where our website, and then or BrightBardGames on Blue Sky and Instagram.
There you
And
go.
Facebook, I guess.
Yeah.
In Meta.
That's all the things.
That's all the things.
All the things
Yeah.
we make like really we joke that we make two kinds of games. One
Yeah.
is you were a little guy, go fight God.
Yes.
Or the other is like very contemplative, like solo and duet RPGs.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right, and there you go. And you told us where people go, so thank you for game
Thank
jamming
you.
with me, and I
Thank
hope
you for
you enjoy the
having
rest of your 2025 Gamehole Con.
Man, if it was 2020,
We wouldn't be
we
here.
wouldn't be
We
here.
wouldn't be here. Well, and everybody who watched this video, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, thanks.
bye.